Have you ever had a moment where you're just pushed that little bit too far and you just say, F it? That's where we're at. So who is ready for a super messy real estate story time? I'm a Texas real estate broker. I own a company called Black Label Real Estate Advisors in New Braunfels, Texas, and we've got some drama. Let me tell you about it. So I started my company in 2019. I'm the broker, I'm the owner, started in 2019. That's important. So in 2020, I receive a text message or a Facebook message from another broker, also coincidentally named Amber, who has ties to New Braunfels and is now been moved to Waco through a series of other events that are a whole other case of tea. But she is now thinking of opening a company and wants to name it White Label Realty, and is asking, how I feel about it. I'll get out of the way so you can see that. So that's her original message to me. Here is my message back to her, again in 2020. I don't necessarily have a problem with White Label Realty. I just don't want brand confusion. We are looking at expanding to, two Ambers with very similar company names can create issues, right? And apparently at the time, she completely understood and thanked me for my feedback and understood my desire to not have market confusion. So that's where we were in 2020, early in 2020. And like I said, I'm always happier to work with others as opposed to against, I don't want to be against anybody. I don't have to be, life's hard enough, don't need that. Well, after being reassured that she was not coming into my market with White Label Realty and causing confusion, then somewhere around June, she apparently decided to change her mind. You can see that on the very bottom. Again, pause to read the whole thing. So she did. She then went back on her word, which apparently is kind of a thing, and put people in my market. So I called her out on it. So it's important to know that at that time in 2020, yes, I was pissed, but I let it go. I didn't involve attorneys. I didn't do anything. So bring us to 2025, right? We're smooth sailing. We're coexisting. I haven't lost my cool, but now we're in 2025, and look what she decides to do. A new announcement pops up on Facebook that now she's decided to do a Black Label luxury group as a part of her White Label. And I will say on record, I feel sorry for the agent that she roped into this, because you bet your ass I got an attorney involved, and you bet your ass I sent a cease and desist letter. You can't have two Ambers both from the same area, because yes, she is still very connected in our area of New Braunfels, and now she's also dyeing her hair red, and then act like there's not going to be confusion in the market. I had an agent ask one of my agents that works for me what had happened to me because they confused the two of us. And not only that, check out the logo that she decided to launch with. So not only does she choose to kind of hermit crab her way into my company name, she also tries to launch this new venture with a strikingly similar logo. And again, yes, I got attorneys involved. There's no way I'm just going to let that fly, right? So cease and desist are sent out. It goes a few weeks, I think, on maybe even a month to almost 2 months that this played out, just trying to get her to reason that it's not going to work out well. I was moving to file a lawsuit if she didn't change it. So in March, she finally sees reason and changes this Black Label luxury group to another name, another logo, moves on down the road. So we're happy, didn't file a lawsuit, didn't make everything public's business. Although she tried, she did post a few things in Facebook group posts for brokers that got a bunch of people talking. And of course it gets back to me about how I'm harassing her. You literally brought this fight to my doorstep. Like, I had ignored you for 5 effing years and let you, like, run your mouth, do whatever you did. You brought this fight to me. And now you're going sobbing all over the place. So that brings us to where we are today. So as of last week, she's decided now she's launching a Black Label Broker series. Black Label Broker is literally the start of my email address. And she thinks I'm not going to sue. How cute. Go to part 2.